November 14th, 2013. And once again, Obamacare is on the ropes. No, Obamacare is on the ropes, and it's taking blow after blow after blow. The audience is going wild. Hello, and welcome to the wide world of political boxing with your MC, Austin's limpid Perry Logan. It's Political Boxing with Perry Logan, the best sports show since Video Wrestling. Hello, this is Congressman Alan Grayson. You will notice that I am pulsating softly. And I'm sure you're well aware that people don't actually pulsate softly as they speak. You should therefore be able to conclude that I am not the real Alan Grayson, but Perry Logan's satiric version of Congressman Alan Grayson. Perry came to me and said, "Satiric version of Alan Grayson who pulsates softly, would you please introduce my show, Don't Get Sick?" And that's why I'm here. I, Alan Grayson, am a real guy, and I really am that rarest of creatures, a lefty Democrat. Let's face it, most Democrats these days are howling blue dogs. Oh, listen to those blue dogs howl. Oh, I love this show. It's more fun than painting a dog. Shut up, you pansy! Perry told me there might be interruptions. I'm the one who once said the Republican health plan is don't get sick. And right now, with Obamacare seriously on the ropes. Now he's taking blow after blow. He thinks he's doing the Perry Logan show when actually he's getting the crap beat out of him. What happened with Obamacare? That everything is going so horribly wrong. Looks like Obamacare could conceivably implode, and we'll be back to the old system, i.e., don't get sick. The only people who will like that are the health insurance companies and the far-right wingers, who are phobic about public health, possibly because they pose a major public health hazard. More later. If I might finish, Obamacare is having a very tough time going, and the folks on the right are predicting the end of all things liberal and democratic. It's like they think the entire left and the entire need for healthcare reform will fall off the edge of the earth, but then you know those righties. Well, if Obamacare fails, we're definitely back to don't get sick. So Perry thought he'd do a show in which he urges us all, in the name of public health, to don't get sick. Come on, let's sing it together. I don't get sick. Come on, sing. I don't get sick. I said I don't get sick. Am I pulsating gently or what? I said I don't get sick. I said I don't get sick. Hello, and welcome to Austin's limpid Perry Logan in another ineffable show. This one called Don't Get Sick. Don't Get Sick is Congressman Alan Grayson's pithy term for the old healthcare system in the U.S., i.e., don't get sick. Healthcare is only for those with enough dough to afford it themselves. I guess that lets out children, huh?
Hey, that's right. The old system was, if you can't afford it, you can't have it. And that pretty much lets us kids out, doesn't it? Hey, if you don't supply us with healthcare, we're coming after you! We are the children of the world! If you don't supply us with adequate health care, we're coming after you! We're coming after you! Capitalist swine! Capitalist running dog swine!
Oh boy, nothing like a little unbridled capitalism to make Marxists out of all the children in America. Obamacare Marxists, eat my shirt. Hey, you guys. If Obamacare were Marxism, the insurance companies would have all been hung by now. You understand? Now that's Marxism. Very good, comrade. Very good. If I, Joe Stalin, actually had a healthcare system, you can bet the insurance companies would be quickly hung. Now back to Perry. Not ready.
But on this day, November 14th, 2013, Obamacare is definitely on the ropes.
Oh, Jim! Obamacare's taking a beating. It's getting the living crap beat out of it. Couldn't happen to a nicer bunch of people, Tim. No, but really, it's no joke that people don't get health care. If Obamacare continues to get the crap kicked out of it, we'll be back to the old system, i.e., don't get sick. Don't get sick.
Don't get sick. Achoo!
And as Sarah Palin explodes into a sneeze, we find ourselves shooting through the stars, asking ourselves the musical question, what is it that's beating the crap out of Obamacare? Right now, Obamacare is getting so beat up, even the people at MSNBC have taken notice. Even Obots are getting just a little bit sour. If things get any worse, we'll all be called racists again, don't you know? Obamacare is getting beaten up by its own crappy website. A website now known to be from cyber hell.
Cyber hell! Cyber hell! Welcome to the Obamacare website, otherwise known as cyber hell! Cyber hell! This is Satan. Don't get sick.
Satanic visions aside, Obamacare is also getting beat up by Obama's big fat lie. Obama told a big fat lie about your being able to keep your old policies. It was so big, so fat, and so noticeable that the folks on the right have gone bonkers as usual and are now calling Obama a liar. But this time, they've got a real lie to point to. It's also getting beat up by the costs. As people find out, they seem to be paying at least as much as they were before. At least a lot of them are. Keeping in mind that this show is being made in the early 21st century in the good old USA, where there are always two versions of everything. The same goes for Obamacare, where the righties are declaring it the end of all Democrats. Sorry to be hitting you so much, but you were asking for it. Well, the right are all excited about what they think is really the end of Obamacare. Obamacare, the ACA, I don't know what the future's going to think of it, but right now it's an embattled, depends on who you talk to as to how you're going to describe it, right? You see, Democrats, health care, Obama's health care bill. Yay! Right now, I won't say it's on the ropes. Oh, Tim, yeah, Jim, he said it's on the ropes again. Well, Tim, you know, Charles Krauthammer has said not only that Obamacare is imploding, but that this means the end of liberalism in America. Well, Tim, you know how punchy those righties are. Ah! Yes, well, the right, always excited, are saying that Obamacare proves that government can't do anything. Well, some of them are, you know. The weird thing about what's going on right now is that I think the only real friend the ACA has are the goofy things the right are saying about it. Hey, here's a tip, righties. You watch what you say. The righties, oh, come on, man, they say whatever comes into their heads about the left. To put it another way, they pull things out of their butts about the left. The righties, they seem to think that they can make stuff up. This is my observation. See, it's not just that the right have a negative view of the left, you know. They make stuff up about the left all the time, and I don't think it's reciprocated. Our comrades on the right can, so to speak, pull something out of their butts one minute and believe it the next. Just remember, whatever you do, don't get sick. And don't let our telling you not to get sick psych you into getting sick. That's important. Don't let our telling you not to get sick psych you into getting sick. Don't get sick. And please, don't let us tell you to not get sick, psych you into getting sick. That would be bad. Okay. It's like, I am always giggling and stuff, I know. And that's like enjoying the apocalypse. Part of the apocalypse as of this show here is that the ACA, Affordable Care Act, is in, well, let's just say, the scuttlebutt is that it is in some trouble. It is in demonstrably getting off to a weak start. As you know, I would have to say the proof seems to be that the left agree. As a lefty who probably hangs out mostly with other lefties, more or less, you know, trying to set the bastards straight. Trying to set the idiots straight. Guys, don't you know the difference between a Democrat and a neocon? In my friendly relationship with my fellow lefties. But I do think that we lefties admit our mistakes to a far greater degree than the righties. Who, as I say, are imaginatively, they are imaginatively making stuff up or just accusing Obamacare and the ACA of being many things. For example, really and truly, a Stalinist takeover. It's true, they are accusing the ACA of being Stalinist. I just, you know, guys, don't you know that the ACA is like a deal with the insurance companies, like a big present too? And I'm just pretty sure that if Joe Stalin were involved, the insurance companies would all be hung. Long since hung. Can you say long since hung? I thought you could. Well, anybody can say that. So, if the left are admitting that the ACA is in big trouble, then I guess it may well be, okay? The president himself was giving a speech earlier today on the whole subject, so I guess sounds like things are going bad. And of course, with their imaginative minds, the righties think it's the end of everything. They think it's the end of the Democrats. You know? And of course, it is they who are most convinced that Obamacare will fail, and that it is in fact on the ropes. Oh, Tim, he said on the ropes, and here we are again. Is it really that bad for Obamacare, do you think? I don't know, Tim. I'm taking blow after blow here. This is a tougher sport than video wrestling. Take that, you dummies. This is Albert Einstein. Did you know I was a socialist? Yeah, I, Albert Einstein, was a socialist. If you give me any trouble about that, I will punch you so hard, it will start a nuclear fusion reaction in your brain. Just kidding. Hey, who thinks Obamacare is socialism? It must be those crazy righties, but you know, you don't have to be Albert Einstein to see the right call everything socialism. And they're going to get royally punched out by me. You mean me? Yeah! What, me? Jawohl!
Me too, Albert. I can make it worth your while.
Nine!
Take that, Albert.
Ladies and gentlemen, Perry's satiric version of Ann Coulter has shot Perry's satiric version of Albert Einstein. Oh no! Bugs! Ew. Bugs! Ew. Bugs! As Gregor Samsa awoke one morning from really cool dreams of being a giant bug, eating all his enemies and making them sorry they made fun of him, he realized the poor ACA, poor Obamacare, was in so much trouble. Obama was making speeches on it. Bill Clinton was disagreeing with the president on it. Democrats are proposing bills about it, and it looks like it might actually be hurting the Democrats. Now that's what you call on the ropes. Sorry, this is like such a tough show, don't you think? Well, don't get sick. Listen, I hope nobody gets sick. But don't get sick. Okay, this is all based on a thing that Alan Grayson said before they'd even tried to cook up Obamacare, for better or for worse, was that the Republican plan for health care was the joke. The Republican plan was don't get sick. No health care unless you can just, ante up. Which to me always didn't work too well with children, Are you saying children should be able to afford health care, or like it's just too bad? Yeah. Well, apparently so. By the way, it's a little theory of mine. What's a big theory of mine? What do I mean? It's like a big theory of mine. Is that the political right in the U.S. is virtually phobic about public health. It was they're phobic. They think they will say it's Stalinism. I'm saying no. Stalin would have hung the insurance companies, not cut a big old secret deal with them, right, Obama?
Right, Perry.
Obama, you cut a secret deal with Big Pharma, didn't you?
Right, Perry.
In which you gave away the public option, yeah?
Yes, I made a secret deal with Pharma in which I gave away the public option. Mea culpa, mea culpa.
Okay, lighten up. All right, well, Obama made a secret deal with Pharma, giving away a thing called the public option, which was like a mini version of an actual government-run healthcare thing. And for this we do not forgive him. Hi, this is Perry's gently pulsating version of Mitt Romney, otherwise known as Dog on the Roof. And yes, since I'm Perry's satiric version of Mitt Romney, I can tell the truth. Obamacare is Romneycare. Obamacare equals Romneycare. Let Albert Einstein explain it to you.
Yeah, you fools! I told you, stop calling it socialism. You are calling Mitt Romney a socialist, you idiots. My friends, Romneycare equals Obamacare. This will be at the final. And I will punch you out if you keep calling it socialism. Obamacare equals Romneycare. The Obama people even called in the architects of Romneycare to create this monstrosity of the marketplace, this deal with the insurance companies, this horribly capitalist enterprise called Obamacare. Have I mentioned I'm a socialist? Have I mentioned I'm smarter than you? Here's something about you dummies don't know. Programs like Obamacare and Romneycare always get off to a rotten start. Perry Logan takes up this story. Oh, I miss it. Oh, it is true that there are several state programs that are just like the ACA and somehow avoid charges of being socialism. Oh, and people debate how well they work, and some say they work well. And among these states is Massachusetts, where Mitt Romney was governor, and he's the one. He created that law. The law was then kind of like Xeroxed for Obamacare. Yeah. So you see, if Obama's a commie, so is Mitt. Nice study.
And as Perry Logan's satiric version of Mitt Romney is chewed to death by a gigantic, symbolic dog, we find ourselves falling into Uranus. So sorry about that. It's just something that keeps happening in the Perry Logan Show. Call it a glitch, call it a bug, call it a dirty trick. But as we plunge down Uranus, enjoying every minute of it, we know what Perry's getting at. These state programs that so closely resemble Obamacare famously get off to incredibly slow starts, incredibly bad starts. After all, it's not the same as going out to buy the latest cool toy from Apple. This is right-wing pundit Charles Krauthammer, and I remain convinced not only is Obamacare a disaster, it spells the possible end of liberalism in America. You see, like all righties, I suffer from a mental disorder known as denial of Europe. Denial of Europe, a serious mental disease in which our friends on the right pretend that government-run healthcare doesn't work like a charm in the rest of the civilized world. It doesn't fit in with the right-wing vision that government can't do anything, so the right simply deny it. What are you gonna do? This is why the rest of the world looks on with sadness and pity as America tries to make do with Romneycare writ large. Don't forget.
Achtung, don't forget. Obamacare equals Romneycare. Obamacare equals Romneycare. This will be on the final, and I will punch you out if you say the SCA is socialism.
Perry, is Obamacare imploding?
I said, shut up, Obama!
No, but Perry, my poll numbers are at an all-time low.
No.
Does this mean the whole thing's imploding? Is it, as Charles Krauthammer says, the end of liberalism in America?
Yes.
Hey, Obama, I'm messing with you the same way you messed with us when you said we could keep our policies when you gave out with that bald-faced, open-throated, oft-repeated, carefully crafted, and deliberately posed lie. Lie. But more seriously, Perry, are the liberals doomed? No. Well, okay, the liberals might be doomed. And in fact, you know, I'm in a rare situation here where I get to say I told you so. I get to say I told you so, and since I got those videos, I got my videos, all these wonderful shows, these wonderful transcendent shows. What I'm saying is those shows will prove that I told you so. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm just sort of celebrating. Perry has been kvetching about the ACA from the beginning because I always thought it was based on this really dumb principle. The principle to private insurance, private health insurance, in my opinion, is that they make profit in as much as they don't pay off. I believe that is simply how it works. It really strikes me as a bad idea. A supremely bad idea. And we've gone over some of this material. The Democrats found the idea for Obamacare in the Heritage Foundation's trash. And while I can prove in my past videos, I've always complained about this system. Hey man, what we need is single payer. Single payer is the holy grail. Like any good lefty, I want to go with a system that works exceedingly well in the rest of the world. The right are in denial of this. They will tell you it's a nightmare from hell, but the people over there don't know that. The people over there don't know that gun control doesn't work. They don't know that the government can't run healthcare, you see, because their healthcare and their health, may I note by statistics, is far better than ours. My friends, the people of the rest of the world, which haven't gone all right-wing loony like we have, are virtually dancing on our graves. It's the Canadians. The Canadians have health care and we don't. Canadians are dancing on our graves. No.
Canadians dancing on our graves. Canadians, they're dancing on our graves.
Ladies and gentlemen, for tonight's tramp routine, the Perry Logan Show is proud to welcome the Fighting Logan Brothers.